What is going on to you, Capricorns? Okay, so for you Capricorns, you have the King of Swords, the Five of Cups, and then you Capricorns actually have the Star card. So a lot of you Capricorns, very much so, are in a very powerful position, even though it may not necessarily look like it, because the King of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Star card speaks to how you Capricorns have a sense of direction, like it is that I said yesterday, and you have direction. So because you have direction, that means that you are able to understand where it is that you are and where it is that you want to go. The people who do not have any kind of direction in their life, they don't know what they want to do. Or maybe they do have an idea of what they want to do, but they don't even have an understanding of how they should start. They're not resourceful. They don't know how to have, they don't even know how to have ideas. They don't know how to come up with ideas. And for you Capricorns, right, there's a sense of you Capricorns want to do something that very much so is basically to start up your own business, to create your own business, to have something for yourself, to make sure that you have generational wealth. That's what it is that I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing that it's more in a philosophical sense at this stage, where a lot of you Capricorns don't necessarily know how to physically manifest it. Well, I'm a Virgo, and Virgos are the magicians. So I bring flesh and bone to, right, what is thoughts, right? That's the job of a magician, and I'm here to help. So so the situation for you Capricorns is a lot of you Capricorns happen to be in a position. You Capricorns happen to be in a position right now where what you've got going on is that you've Capricorns very much so good. You have direction, you have an idea. The Justice and the Queen of Cups, however, represent the best thing for you to do next is for you to understand that you stand in between both worlds. You stand spiritual, metaphysical self, and your physical self. And the Queen of Cups represents what you have to do. If you want to create said business, you have to essentially shake hands with the right people. What I mean when I say the right people, I mean the people that can teach you a thing or two about actually opening up your business. You need to be able to understand, you need to be able, first things first, you need to be able to educate yourself how to operate a business. The best thing for you to be able to do, is to essentially get a couple of books on it, like it is that I said before. Get a couple of books on it, right? Plenty of books on Amazon, eBay, all of that type of stuff. Macari, if y'all use that. But there's a sense of you really wanting to actually do this because you're passionate about whatever talent that you have that you want to open up that business for. And that's the first step for you Capricorns to actually do, is for you to understand what you want, understand the direction of where it is that you want to take it. Okay, now that you understand that you want to actually make this your life, you want to make this your lifestyle, then you have to actually get the knowledge after that. So go to people who have an understanding of what they're talking about. Go to people, you know what I'm saying? Refer to books. Do some of your own research. Do your studying before you decide that you actually are going to put money into anything, right? If there's information on it, the more information that you get, the better it is for you, right? And you're already putting money into it by the way of figuring out the information. And then you act upon it because now you know, or you have a better idea, a better informed idea on how to actually move. And I've talked about this before when I didn't understand how life insurance happened. You know, I really didn't even have a clue as to how life insurance happened. But now I do. How do I know? Because I actually went, got a book, picked it up, read it, and now I understand how businesses operate. You know what I'm saying? How businesses operate. A lot of businesses have insurance policies and stuff like this. How do I know that? Because I've actually been doing the research. So now I have a better understanding of how to do the research. Now it's a situation where they're wilding, but now it's a situation where now I know how to operate. Now I know how to move because I'm better educated, right? And so the devil card right here, right, which ironically is Capricorn, but anyway, that's y'all zodiac sign. But anyway, don't mind. I'm not calling y'all the devil. What I'm trying to say is that the road to you Capricorns actually accomplishing between where you are now and that goal that you have, opening up that business, the devil card represents it is going to be a difficult one because you Capricorns are going to have so much education, so much to learn. You will have a better understanding of what it is that I'm talking about. And see, people who do not have businesses, they really don't understand what legitimately comes with it. And again, I'm not talking trash about them. It's just that if they don't have the knowledge, they really don't understand what comes with that. Insurance, filing your stuff correctly, copyright, understanding what state you're going to go ahead and file the business in. All of that is money. All of that is literal money. All of that is money in the first place, right? Depreciation and amortization and all that stuff, right? Meaning that the things that you buy and them essentially withering away because of the fact that it's a physical thing, whether it's operating in the correct way. All of these different things, essentially, right? You have costs to keep your business up and all this other type of stuff. And people really don't understand what comes with this. And see, that's the knowledge of what I'm talking about. When you understand from referring to people who know what they're talking about, gaining a better understanding from people who know what they're talking about, you'll learn all these different things because now you Capricorns understand how much it actually takes, that running and operating a real business for real, a legitimate business on top of that, of course, that's what it is that you're striving for. You'll learn that the government is making it harder on people to have a 9-to-5 job because they want to financially encourage everyone to own a business. Because if everybody in the United States was operating in a business, it would make the economy much more economical, for lack of a better term. You all right? Okay, my love? You okay? All right. I'm in here making videos. All right. But yeah, sorry about that. Like it is, I said before, it'll make the economy a lot more economical, for lack of a better term, or a lot more profitable because of the fact that you can essentially get away with a lot more tax cuts, therefore a lot more money flowing through the economy anyway. But anyway, I ain't even gonna get too deep into the business aspect of it. The point of the matter is that you Capricorns will see from your own personal experiences how difficult, and I ain't gonna say how difficult, it's not necessarily difficult, it's more so tedious in the sense that you understand what type of time it is. And then the thing is that the Three of Cups and the King of Wands represents how you Capricorns are in a situation where for you very much so are, you Capricorns will be able to actually approach people a different way. The way that you understand things in the future, when you do your studying, you're going to look back at this and you're going to be like, you Capricorns know so much to the point where you're gonna see it for what it is, right? Because what I'm seeing here is that once again, you Capricorns want to open up a business, but you just don't know how. And I'm teaching you a little bit of how to open up a business and how to essentially operate one. Well, at the same time, I'm also teaching you how, right? I'm also teaching you that by the time that you're, I ain't gonna say done, because you're definitely not done, because there's always something more for you to learn. But by the time you Capricorns are knee deep in it, it really is getting a PhD. It really is like getting a PhD level understanding, because you can't be stupid, you can't be dumb, you can't be stupid operating and owning a successful business. You're not going to be able to, because there's so much filing that you got to do, and it's bread that you got to put up for it. And see, the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles right here represents how a lot of you, very much so, are obviously, you're wet behind the ears a little bit, but the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, you will thank yourself later if you do it. It's just, like I said, it's just a tedious thing, right? And what I mean when I say tedious, I mean like you got to stay on it. You got to be aware of what's actually going on around you. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, and then last but not least, you have the Ace of Swords. So to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. But the best thing for you Capricorns to do is to take it slow. Don't try to scarf all of that stuff down and get it all done in one day, because it's not going to happen. You have so much filing essentially that you have to do, and then wait to get back, because they have to check, because they're going to check to see, what I'm saying? They're going to check to see if like you are making enough, how much you're making, where the money is going to go. Like, they're really going to comb through your financial history to basically and check to see if you have any kind of like priors or prior arrests or any of that type of stuff. See if you're like a flight risk for fraud and all this goofy stuff. So the amount of filing that you're going to do, that you're going to have to wait. You're not going to get it all done all in one day, right? And see, the situation with that is the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands. But if you stay the course, you will get it done. You just have to do it correctly. And it's not as hard as I'm making it in application. It just sounds like a lot at first because of how much filing essentially that you got to do, right? Because you have to separate yourself. You have to separate your business operation from your actual name. That's the reason why it is that the name is Kareemspiritworks, because my name is Kareem, my first name is Kareem, and then Spirit works because spirit works like voodoo. Spirit works like the spirit that I've got actually put in a lot of work behind the scenes, of course, that a lot of people don't know about until I actually say it. But the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords right here represents, but stay the course though, right? You Capricorns are on the verge of doing something great. You are on the verge of actually becoming a business owner. And if you Capricorns know that that's something that you really want to do, I'm speaking as a business owner myself. I love it. I love it. If I was to go out and get a 9-to-5 job, that 9-to-5 job is only to supplement this what I'm doing here on YouTube. YouTube is my main as far as my business is concerned, right? That's the Kareemspiritworks brand. It's not even really YouTube, but the Kareemspiritworks brand is the name, is the actual business. And the 9-to-5 job would basically be a subsidy to not a subsidy, but I guess you can say that, but like a means of supporting what it is that I do here, because that's how much I really love it. I don't want to be sitting around being told what to do all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I have a problem with authority, because a lot of the times when people get themselves in authoritative positions, they just swing power around. Ooh, look at how big mine is. Ooh. They don't really know how to use it. No pun intended. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. And for you Capricorns, keep your head up and really go through with it. If you're really taking this thing seriously, that you would like to open up a business, I'm not going to tell y'all what to do. But if this is something that you really want to do, I definitely will encourage that decision. If this is something that you decide that, you know what, this isn't for you, I encourage that decision as well. So I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. We have 16,800 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.